Warning: read and follow all labels and the owner's manual.
A couple of other things that we have going on here is really kind of all designed around the tip. So a few things that we did in this tip design is we basically we increased the diameter of the tip. So the more mass that it has, the better it can withstand heat compared to something that was smaller. We're using a dual taper technology, we call it. So basically anywhere in our Bernard gun we try to use tapered connections. It's just a better way of transferring current and it's more consistent. But what we did on the tip here is we made the taper in the middle here, and it's going to have a mating taper and the diffuser, and then we did the same thing with the diffuser to the neck. We put the threads in the middle as well. So what we do is as you tighten your tip up, what's going to happen is your tip's actually recessed into the diffuser significantly, whereas in the past, the diffuser or the tip usually sticks out quite a bit. And by kind of recessing that tip into the diffuser, we have a better heat sink. So we're taking the heat from the tip, transferring it into the diffuser, which can withstand a lot more heat than the tip can. It is important, because we're using tapered connections, that we don't just hand tighten items. So we want to get it tightened by hand. Keep in mind it's brass and copper, so we don't need to get super tight, but we want to make sure that we're seating those tapers and not just tightening on the thread. So it's very important to use a tool to tighten the diffuser and the tip. I see a lot of guys tightening just the tip by hand. We don't want that. We need to seat that taper for a good connection. And then for the nozzle, we have thread-on or slip-on options, and all it is just snug. The nozzle doesn't need to carry current, so it doesn't need to be super tight. Just keep that in mind as well. But overall, that's the AccuLock S system, and why it's kind of our best foot forward.